Foundation workout number 2. I'm going to start with clock balance. This works better with your skates off. Standing on one foot, trying to keep a good arch, screw my foot into the floor, knees pushing out a little bit. I've got 4 positions. I'm going to hinge my hips back and then reach my toes forward, find 12 o'clock on the clock. If I'm standing in a clock, that's 12, and then I'm going to go out to 3 o'clock, trying to keep my knee over my toesies, hinge back, go back to 6 o'clock. And then how do clocks work? I'm going to come around behind, see if I can go and tap 9 o'clock. That would be 1. I'm going to go to 9 again and reverse the thing. 9, hips first and then bend my knees. 6, hips back, then bend my knees, go out to 3. Hips back first, then bend my knee, try and keep my knee centered over my foot. Go touch to 12. I'm going to go around and back, and then I'm going to switch sides. Other foot. Hinge and then reach, tap 12, hinge and reach, tap, well, I guess that's going to be 9 now. Hinge first, reach it back, find 6 o'clock, swing it around the back, go to, I guess, 3, depending on how your clock works. I like digital. Return back to standing. You can definitely use a support if you're in trouble and you're just getting bullied, you can't get any work done. Then grab onto the counter or your neighbor or whatever, reach back here, and then to the front. Good things to practice. 1, think about your foot position. Get your foot strong on the floor. Where's my foot? Foot strong on the floor. Splay your toes like a gecko. Grab onto the floor with your little gecko toes. Splay and grab. And then screw your foot into the floor like you're trying to spin the whirl. You're trying to spin a plate on the floor. Looks like pushing your knee out. Knees pushing out. Watch what that does. Now, all of a sudden, I have an arch. I have flat feet. My feet are just flat. It's genetic. Well, if you turn your hips on, push your knee out, maybe you can fix it immediately and save years of orthotics. Fighting for that. Next, think about loading your hips first. Hips are strong. Load your hips first. This goes for all our squatting patterns. Hips first. Before I bend my knees. If I bend my knee first, it looks like this. That's way harder. My quads way harder than my knees. You'll feel stronger, more balanced, and better. Screw your foot in. Hips go back first, and then bend your knee. Play with the clock balance. This doesn't have to be big. It can be very little. It's still going to work. You're going to feel your foot working, feel your hips working. Things are happening.